Hello, how is everyone doing this morning? I know it's pretty early and I'm like an early bird, so I love early morning sceneries because the sky looks pretty and the sun is coming up and everything. So um, I decided to be kind of early today. Today is December 30th, year 2019, and this decade is going to be pretty awesome. It's going to be pretty cool. So, this morning I'm going to be reading another story out of Tales from the Reaper. And this is a really good book. Yesterday, we had the pleasure and the privilege to read a book of literature and get to learn things from other people, other characters within Tales from the Reaper, and we got to actually learn from other people's mistakes. So today I will be reading a story. It's called Lover Boy Killer, and that is page 17 from the contents. This story is about a young girl. She's a single mother. And what happens is that there's a man that likes her a lot. I think a little bit too much. And he really upset her. I mean, not that she upset him because she refused to be with them. And so, as kind of cliche as this may sound, he makes things take a turn, not for the good. Liz opened her eyes in amazement, realizing that the man she was in love with indeed is a killer. Walking from the entrance of the store, she looks left and then right, making sure no cars are coming. Standing in the parking lot, leaning, on Liz's car was Mason, staring at Liz with a smile on his face. I called you several times and you never answered your phone. You never answer your texts. I'm getting sick and tired of you treating me this way. I mean, what on earth have I ever done to you to make you ignore me like you do? How do you know I was at the store? How did you even know I had a car? And what are you doing here? I thought you were at a state. Well, said Mason. First, I lost my cell phone and I just so happened to be going to a friend's house and I saw your car. Laughing. Does it matter how I found out that you bought a car? Yes, it does, said Liz. If you are following me, you know that is stalking. You don't love me, let alone care about me, so why are you trying to hang out with me? Why bother me? Just go about your scandalous business matter. Why you have to bother me? Why can't you just leave me alone? If you have to be the way you are, then it is better that we forget about each other because I'm not willing to go through my life with a man like you that treats me like that, ignores my calls, stalks me. You know that is creepy. Besides, when two people really actually love and care for each other, they don't watch each other suffer. They help each other, said Liz. What? You keep calling me, said Mason. Don't even go there, Mason. If it was not for you, I would not even have your phone number. Remember, you came to me. I forgot you even existed. I forgot that you even walked on this planet, said Liz. I have never felt this way about you. If you didn't tell me all those things I wanted to hear, I always wanted to marry you. I was in love with you, and after I known you for like a year, I really wanted to marry you. But that's your game. Just go, just to get into just excuse me, just to get into panties. What a shame. Look, Liz, if you want me to stop calling you, just tell me right now. And once you do, I will forget about you. And next time you see me out and about, please don't come walking to me acting like you're happy to see me. I want you to forget about me as well as delete my number from your phone. Stop everything you ever done in my name, Liz demanded. Instead of acting like some lover boy killer. I cannot believe I actually trusted you because you act like a killer. Are you a killer, Mason? Are you? Asked Liz. Girl, please. It is not my fault you got pregnant and the father of your baby refuses to support you, the baby, or you. Secondly, your kid is not my problem, said Mason. Then why did you tell my son that he could call you daddy? Said Liz. Huh? Said Mason. What? You was so desperate to have sex with me, say anything just to jump in, or did you just do that to embarrass me in front of my family? Said Liz. Your kid is not my problem, said Mason. Get off my car, Liz said in a shaky voice. Liz started her car to drive home. While she was driving, she noticed a red car switching into the same lane as she would. Liz quickly made a right turn. She looked into her rearview mirror and smiled. Yes, whoever you are, that was. Yes, whoever that was, get lost, said Liz. Liz glanced into her rearview mirror again, and there was the same red car following her. I really have no choice but to go straight home, Liz said to herself. That psycho looking woman following me. Liz finally reached home and she and the red car drove around the corner and parked. Liz sat in her car for a moment, then she opened the door and stepped out. Whoever it had definitely made a name for themselves. She was not a rider, but somebody's dog, with animal instinct acting as if she was pouncing, ready to kill Liz if they'd ask. The dog watched Liz until she took all her groceries inside her house. Liz felt so traumatized. Whoever is doing this, I wish they'd stop, Liz said to herself. Liz walked into the house, shutting her door. Ring, 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 ring. Liz picked up her phone, and it was Mason. Hello? Answered Liz. Hello, Liz. What you doing right now? Said Mason. Nothing, putting my food up, Liz said. Okay, so can I come over? Said Mason. I wouldn't mind, but I have everything in boxes, said Liz. And that means what? Said Mason. I'm moving back with my mother because the neighbors and my mom worries, and she wants me to move back with her until I get a better job, said Liz. When are you actually moving back then? Mason said. In a few weeks, most likely at the end of the month, said Liz. Are you going to open the door? Said Mason. Oh, you're already here, Liz said with a laughing voice. See, he was playing with her. Of course, I just thought it would be a good idea to be together before you move back with your mom, said Mason. You're not joking around, are you? I want to wait until we get married. I really do not want to have sex with you. I mean, we built up a nice relationship, so why ruin it? You won't care about me, let alone love me after we have sex, and you know that, said Liz. I won't be like that, said Mason. And besides, once I start to be active, I'm going to want it all the time. You're never going to be around. And to me, it's messed up. So why start something you will fail at? Okay, I am going over my time. So we will finish this story tomorrow. So thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And hopefully you'll be here tomorrow so that you can hear the rest of the story.